going on?
Don't know, bro.
Hold on, what is going on? Oh my goodness. Oh!
I want justice for Mimi, because how dare, it's the audacity of the producers to bring in Uma. Uma is stunning. For them to bring her in knowing that Ayo is completely gone with Mimi. I'm speechless. And Ayo had better remember which side his bread is buttered. Anyway, I digress. Hey there, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Valerie. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, turn on the notification bell for when I upload new videos, and definitely leave a comment. In this episode, I'll be reviewing Love Island UK Season 11, Episode 3. Forgive me because I'm still feeling a bit delicate. I didn't want Sam to go. I don't think Sam deserved to go out first. We could have sent home. Well, Manuve, I know someone said they want Manuve gone. I don't want him gone. I want him to stay and watch Mimi shine because he friend zoned her in the first minute. So I want him to see her get her moment. I really hope, she survives. Anyway, then you have Joey and Samantha. Joey and Samantha are a connection of convenience. This is what I think. Samantha is going to humor Joey for as long as she can until she gets her hooks into Ronnie, because we all know she wanted Ronnie right from the jump. She's always wanted Ronnie. She tried to pay him attention and that didn't work. And so she's biding her time until she gets there. I don't even know why they needed to kiss. Joey, he's trying too hard. For someone who they say is a celebrity, is trying too hard. You should just play it cool and allow her to run after him. Otherwise, she's going to get bored. Sean was sad that his friend is gone, and it's understandable. Sean and what's his name, and Kieran, they confuse me. One looks like Scott. That's all I can say. That's how I'm able to sort of tell them apart. I think it was Kieran, not Sean, actually, who was upset. And then Ronnie is ecstatic that he's managed to stay and he survived the elimination. And it's like, well, that's because you locked it in with Jess without locking it in. You made sure that she wouldn't allow you to be sent home. So she shut it down with Joey. This is why you're still here. And for you to give her a kiss, hey, if that works for you, do you, buddy? Ayo and Mimi. Okay, all right. I think everybody already is aware that they really like each other and everybody has decided to take a step back. But the producers are going to be messy. They're never going to give them pace. Because if they don't paint Ayo into Shaq 2.0 or someone who's very messy, they're going to continue to bring in bombshells to try and break them apart. That's the impression that I get. And it's the audacity for me, it's the audacity for Manuve to say, oh, well, I'm still in a couple with her. Buddy, day one, your first sit down, you told her that you're open to getting to know other people and you're going to continue to talk to other people, instead of just asking her questions about her and trying to get to know her. So you already shut it down. You told her she wasn't your type and she's moved on. So you need to suck it up, buttercup. This is why I need you to stay in the villa so you can see her shine, whether it's with Ayo or anybody else. And then the Harriet, Nicole, and Kieran situation. What do I think? I don't even understand why Kieran is there. Kieran looks bigger than his age. He's only 21 years old. And so everyone in the villa is way older than him. So I don't even know why they're paying him attention. And I don't even know why the producers brought him in. Or maybe it's because he said he likes dating older people. And the audacity to take Nicole to the hideaway after he's already told his partner that he's not shut down, but he's still interested in her and wants to get to know her more and see where things stand. And so it was disrespectful. Because he should have told his partner, I will be pulling Nicole for a chat. And then once they come back, it would make sense. Instead of him just pulling her for a chat, going to the hideaway, and then having Harriet sit there and everybody's asking Harriet, how do you feel about this? Well, how do you think she feels, Sherlock Holmes? How do you think she feels? Obviously, she's going to feel some type of way because how dare he speak to her, tell her that they're good, and then suddenly he's taking somebody else to the hideaway? I understand how she feels. I really do. And it's a bit messy for Nicole as well. She's saying in here, you have to put your best interests first. Yes, it makes sense. But at least tell the other girls what you're doing. Don't just be messy. Well, at this rate, Kleenex might as well be sponsoring Love Island because I don't even know why people are crying. Really, why are they crying? over a 21-year-old. Make it make sense. The math ain't mathing. Because you have Harriet crying that, oh, why did he take her to the hideaway and not tell me in advance? Why did he do that? And it's like, well, he's done it. So what's next? Let's make moves. Let's come up with a plan. There's no point in you crying over spilt milk. He's taken her to the hideaway. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to sit and whine and cry and whatever? Or are you going to go outside and explore connections with other guys? That's the math in in Love Island. Hey, what's so difficult to understand about that? And then with Nicole, I don't even know why she was crying, or they're making me seem like, well, yeah, why did you allow him to take you to the hideaway? Why didn't you say to him, I won't go to the hideaway. Let's sit by the fire pit first. Let's have a conversation and find out where we stand, whether we like each other or not. And then if we do, we'll go to the hideaway. There's nothing difficult about that. And so, yeah, for Harriet is right to say, he really put a lot of pressure on her because he was worried that Joey would pick her. And then now that she hasn't been picked by Joey, he's dumping her. Well, that could be it. Nobody wanted to be the first person kicked out of the villa. And sadly, they kicked out the nicer person and left the boring people. Those 3-4 girls are very confusing. Harriet, Nicole, and... What's her name? I think it was Jess or whoever was trying to sort of run in between the girls. You could see the drama. And Ayo is a fool. When everyone else got ready for bed, he asks, Samantha, how is your new bed? And it's like, Ayo, people are feeling very delicate. Don't do that. But hey, it was able to break the ice and people just laughed and, everyone went to sleep. I really wish they would stop the debriefs. But anyway, the highlights, I'll speak about the highlights just because some of the girls are confusing for me. The only people I can tell apart are obviously Mimi and Patsy. Everyone else, they look the same to me. Maybe it's just me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be like that. Anyway, so the main topic of conversation is this Harriet and Nicole situation. And I don't even know why people are making a big deal about it because it's nothing. You're in Love Island. This is your first week. You're supposed to mix and mingle and see if you can find someone that you connect with. So I don't know why people have their knickers in a bunch, but hey, it is what it is. And then you had, Manuvet saying he and Patsy seem to have something going for them, but he's open to getting to know other people. He wants to explore connections with other people. And it's like, seriously, this dude, he needs to shut up. He seriously does need to shut up. He just needs to just talk to the girls and see who he likes and who he doesn't. He doesn't need to go around the villa telling people, oh, I'm still open. I'm this. Everybody's open. Nobody said they're closed off. So until people start saying they're closed off, please keep your mouth shut and just talk to the people. And if you create a connection with someone, amazing. If you don't, amazing. We don't need to hear you continue to sort of critique every single conversation you have with someone. And the person he spoke to, Ronnie of all people, oh my God. Ronnie is something else. I don't even know why Manuver thinks he can get advice from him. And the audacity. Ayo is I love Ayo. The fact that he was involved in the girls' gossip and everything to do with the Kieran, Nicole, and Samantha. Is it Samantha and Harriet situation? Was something else. And then for Harriet and Nicole to have a conversation. Oh, it's not you. It's him. It's why? Do we do that? Oh my God, sorry, I didn't mean to scream there. But it's just frustrating that of all the things we could be seeing, this is what we're saying. They didn't need to bring those 3 girls in at the same time. They should have brought somebody else in because it's going to be boring. It's going to be like watching paint dry with them 3 and their tears. We move on from this drama to do with Harriet because it's very petty. So she pulled Sam for a chat and told her that she was going to pull Joey to the hideaway just because apparently the hideaway is open 24 hours of the day, so you don't need an invitation to go to the hideaway. If you want to go, you just go with your person. And she told her that it was out of spite. She wanted to spite Kieran because Kieran had taken Nicole the previous day. And so for Sam to say it's okay and then for her to go about moaning to everybody else in the villa doesn't make sense. That's petty on her part because she told the boys, she told Manuver and Sean that, oh, she said she's taking him to the hideaway just because she wants to get back at Kieran. And she knows for a fact that Kieran and Sean are best friends. So I don't know why Samantha was doing that. That's just childish. On her part, Harriet is petty. She's petty. I really don't get what the girls really like about Joey Essex. I don't get it. What, his turkey teeth or something? I don't get it. Sorry, I don't mean to be like that. So I don't understand that conversation, and the fact that he had her dancing and sort of told her to dance for him because she's a dancer, she's in theater or something of that sort, and her dancing was crap. The first night when she did it, it was crap, and today it's still crap. So I don't even know why. So for Kieran to say she's being childish, yeah, to some extent she is, because it's whatever you do, I can do it better. Is not the way in a relationship. So I get where he's coming from. I like the fact that they both sat down with Kieran and Harriet and had this conversation and sort of hashed out their differences in regards how they feel about going to the hideaway. I don't know. There's nothing interesting for me about them as a couple. There's nothing interesting. They are giving boring vibes. They really are. So I don't know. We'll see. Please, can we dump the trio? Please, can we dump the trio? Because the trio is annoying. Really, it's annoying. All this drama about Joey Essex doesn't make any sense. The fact that Samantha was consulted before this plan was put in motion and she agreed with it and was okay with it. And suddenly she's now making a big deal about it. She's now telling everyone with ears to hear that this is what Harriet did. If she didn't want to, why didn't she stop it? Why didn't she stop it? Why didn't she say, I'm not comfortable with you using him for that? You need to tell him why you're taking him to the hideaway. Instead of her sitting there and pretending to go along with it, only for her to run around and tell everybody else. Now she's gone and told Joey. I don't know why. She should have gone to Harriet and told her, you need to tell Joey why you took him to the hideaway. He needs to know that you're using him as a pawn. That way, he understands, because now Joey feels some type of way. Samantha feels some type of way, Harriet feels some type of way, Kieran feels, and it's all because of a petty stroll to the hideaway between Nick and Kieran, and it's like, seriously, it's not that deep. They did have a conversation, Harriet and Samantha, and you're my closest friend, you're my closest friend. Well, she should have explained herself more, that you are the person I'm closest to, so I thought you'd be comfortable with me taking your guy to the hideaway. And as I said before, she didn't need to take him to the hideaway. She could have easily sat with him by the fire pit and spoken to him by the fire pit, and that would have shaken Kieran enough without her being petty, because now Kieran is looking like he's the more mature person because he's calling her out as being very childlike, and it's like, it's not that deep. So the islanders get ready for the night. They get their drinks, there's a toast, and they go into their couples, because the girls have said they're not going to pull the guys. They want the guys to start pulling them. And Ayo has been pulling, Mimi. Some of the other guys have really not been grafting at all. You'd have expected them to be grafting more, but they've just been chill. So I get where the girls are coming from. And then after Patsy then receives a text message to say, the guys need to stand in a line and they need to be blindfolded. And it's like, let the mess begin. Let the mess begin, because it's about to be messy, because somebody is going to end in tears. And then Uma walks in. She is stunning. She is stunning. I have to give her that. But part of me is sad because Ayo was completely gone with Mimi. So the fact that she's talking about, well, Uma walked in and you could see she is a model. You can see that she is a model from the way she walks and carries herself. She's stunning. I have to give her credit for that. So she then gets to kiss all the guys. Some of them she really didn't go in. Poor Manuver, I think will need to go home. We need to save all the girls and just send Manuver home, because it's pointless to keep him there, because no one is going to be his type and he doesn't really seem to like the girls. For Ayo to shout, oh, she's got juicy lips. And then she told Ronnie that I'll see in a bit. And it's like, what's so special about Ronnie? What are we, the viewers, missing that the girls are going crazy about? And for her to pull Ayo to the hideaway, oh, I feel some type of way. I really do, because I really want my girl Mimi to stay in the villa. She doesn't deserve tears. I want vengeance for Mimi, because how dare the producers find this girl being loved on and suddenly decide to bring in someone else? Why? Why do they have to be so messy? Why do they have to be so messy? I hope Mimi doesn't go home. I hope, if nothing else, one of the guys saves her. One of the triplets can go home. They're really not bringing anything to the table except just being messy and tears. So please, we need to save Mimi. Justice for Mimi. But yeah. I like Uma, but I don't want Mimi to go home, so I'm sort of conflicted. Ayo needs to remember where his bread is buttered, because otherwise he's going to be crying. Anyway, I digress. Thanks guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and click the link in my video to watch my review from episode 2. Bye guys.